Hi, I'm Ken Jacobs of Jacobs Consulting and Executive Coaching. Welcome to the first Taking the Lead segment of 2026. In this episode, I'm going to share three mindset shifts that'll help you lead more effectively through 2026, specifically the uncertainty that many of us and you and your teams are feeling. Now, your team, if you're in PR or comms or marketing or many other businesses, they already know that things are uncertain. They're living it every day. They don't need from you another acknowledgement of how hard things are. They need you to show up differently. And that starts with how you think about your role as leader. And that's what we're going to talk about shifting in mindset. So let's start with number one, from problem solver, possibility creator. Just saying those words energizes me. It's the shift from being the person who solves all the problems to the person who helps their team, your team, see the possibilities that they can't see on their own. That's part of your job description. When everything feels uncertain, your people can get overwhelmed by all the variables. Your job, I believe, is to help them control what they can control and what they can create, even in the chaos. So now think back to one of my courage heroes. That's FDR. He was president during some of our grandparents or even great grandparents when they were young during the Great Depression and World War II. And I think those times were even more uncertain than 2026. We'll see how this ages by the end of the year. But he articulated and believed and communicated that better days were coming. And as a result, so did they. Here's something practical you can try this week related to this. In your one-on-ones, instead of asking, what problems are you facing? Ask, what's one thing we can try that we haven't tried before? Watch what happens when you shift the conversation that way. Mindset number two, from knower to learner in chief. And you've heard me talk before, I'm sure, about the fact that to be an effective leader, you've got to be a learner for life, for life. So let go of the idea that you need to have all the answers. I know that's hard, especially when you're the leader and you feel that responsibility. I get it. But here's the truth. In 2026, nobody has all the answers, and you're not supposed to. And when you project a certainty you really don't have, you lose credibility. But when you're honest about what you don't know, you actually build trust. So this doesn't mean being weak or indecisive. It means modeling the courage to learn out loud. As some of you have heard me say before, if you've heard me speak or maybe in one of our videos, truly courageous leaders are brave enough to say, I don't know your the answer to that particular question, but I'm confident we can figure it out together. Or I don't know, but here's the path I see forward. Here's the way. And here's your role in getting there. And here's why I need you to fulfill that role to help us get there. Try that this week. See what kind of shifts happen in the dynamic with your team. The third mindset shift as we go into 2026 is from energy manager to energy multiplier. Now, I'm sure you've heard me talk about energy leadership, that your energy is contagious. You may have even heard me talk about the seven levels of energy. If not, maybe we'll do that in a video later this year. In uncertain times, your team's energy gets drained really fast. Yes, your job is to bring positive, uplifting energy into the room, but it's to help your people find and multiply their own energy. So how do you do this? Kind of, ethereal. How do you do this practically? I think it's by celebrating the small wins. It's by noticing and articulating and supporting resilience when you see it in your people. And it's by remembering to name what's working, not just what's broken. So here's a practical step to achieve this third mindset shift. At your next team meeting, spend 10 minutes having people share the wins from the past week, any size, no win too small. You'll be amazed at how this literally multiplies energy across the team. So, in closing, I don't think uncertainty is going anywhere in 2026, but you can strengthen your ability to lead, to lead your people, to lead your organization, and lead yourself through it. And when you help your team do that, you help them face, I think, and face down and lead through any uncertainty. And that's something, of course, you want to do. So, if you'd like to explore how executive coaching can help you lead with greater clarity and courage and confidence during any time, please reach out to me, KEN at JACOBSCOMM.com. That's KEN at JACOBSCOMM.com. Visit the website, JACOBSCOMM.com. I should know the spelling of my own website. Or if you're watching this on LinkedIn, you can book an appointment with me right there. So happy 2026. And until next time, keep on taking the lead.